Hey guys, I wanted to take a couple of minutes and break down sleep and how sleep actually plays a very important role in your weight loss journey. I know a lot of you struggle with understanding what does it matter. I have no problem falling asleep. I hit the bed and I'm out. So I'm going to go over some facts, and I have a document here, so I'm going to be referring to it. I will also load this document as a PDF so you can print it out or go over it at any time. So first of all, 75% of Americans actually suffer from getting adequate sleep, and 50 to 70 million suffer from sleep disorders. So here's a true statement. So people that say, hey, I hit the bed and I'm out, I can fall asleep in 5 minutes, I don't have any problems with sleep, those are the people that are the ones that are the most sleep deprived. They don't even recognize it. When you hit the bed and you fall out, you're actually passing out, right? But your body is never able to get into that deep REM sleep. The people that say it takes me about 10, 15 minutes, sometimes a half hour to fall asleep, those are the people that actually inhibit the best quality of sleep, because they are going to get into that deep REM sleep. So they inhibit the best sleep patterns. All right, so how does this affect you? Just on average, if a person were to get 1 more hour of sleep per night, the average weight loss per year would be about 15 pounds. Actually 14.3 pounds per year if you just got 1 extra hour of sleep. So by God, that's gold right there. I'd be trying to get that 1 extra hour, right? That's 15 pounds. A lot of times we struggle with losing that, right? So here's the deal. So when you're in that deep sleep, your glucose metabolism actually increases, right? So it accelerates the rate of your calorie burn. So get this, the more sleep you get, the more calories you burn. So, I mean, that's what we're going for, right? We want to burn fat. We want to metabolize that fat. So the more sleep you get, the more calorie burn you have. Now, with all that said, that doesn't mean you can sleep and stay in bed all day, because it can actually have the reverse effect if you get too much sleep. So how does this affect your weight? So sleep is going to play a vital role, because what happens is when you get that adequate amount of sleep, it actually increases a hormone called leptin. Leptin is your feel full hormone. It gives you that satisfaction. You don't feel hungry. When you don't get adequate sleep, your body actually increases the ghrelin hormone, and I call it the gremlin. That is the gremlin that just says, I'm not full, I'm not full. It's a hunger hormone. You end up overeating and requiring more food the next day, right? So you wake up, not only are you grumpy and tired, you're not satisfied, you end up overeating because you have that gremlin hormone going on. So what you want to do is, when you get adequate amount of sleep, you actually reduce the ghrelin hormone and you increase the leptin, the feel good, the feel satisfied hormone. And that's what you want to get. So here's some really cool news to report out, or interesting, I should say. 65 million people actually require sleep aids, so prescriptive sleep aids. 100 million actually use over-the-counter sleep medications. So here's what I want to point out. When you use over-the-counter, you have to be really careful. When you use over-the-counter or any type of prescription, if those prescriptions or over-the-counter are 3 milligrams of melatonin or more, it actually will stop your body's own production of melatonin. Your body produces melatonin, right? So what happens is it starts affecting your own body's production, and you don't want that. When you continue to take over-the-counter or prescriptive sleep aids, it actually builds up a tolerance in your system. You get used to it, so your body requires more and more and more. You actually have to wean yourself off of that. So it's almost like a drug addict, right? You actually start to get withdrawals when you stop using over-the-counter or prescriptive sleep aids. And it actually takes about 2 to 3 weeks of you being totally off of it for your body to start resume its own melatonin. So I bring that to your attention because I want you to understand that when you go and you look for sleep aids, you want to make sure that you're getting ones that are not going to inhibit or stop the production of your own melatonin. So you're looking for anything with 3 milligrams or less. There's great science behind all of this stuff. So with all of that said, I hope I broke down and explained to you the significance of sleep and what it means to get adequate sleep. So just know if you are the one that hits the bed and you fall out to sleep right away, you are the ones that are going to be the most sleep deprived. Those that take a little bit longer to fall asleep, you actually inhibit good sleep patterns and behaviors. And if you get 1 extra hour of sleep every single night in a year, you can lose up to 14.3 pounds, right? And actually, when you get an adequate amount of sleep, you actually can burn more calories, right? We want to increase the leptin hormone, which says I'm full, I feel full, and reduce the ghrelin hormone. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand how sleep plays a role. Have a great day.